Part 1. The day everything changed, no one ever noticed the girl beneath the bridge. Not the hurried commuters gripping their phones. Not the vendors shouting prices at passing cars. She sat on a broken wooden crate, chalk dust on her fingers, using the concrete wall as a blackboard. Because maybe they did. She was 15 years old, homeless, and smarter than anyone who had ever walked past her knew. "Read it again," Lena said softly, pointing at a word scratched into cardboard. Lena smiled. Above them, traffic roared like thunder. Across the city, in a glass building that touched the clouds, Daniel Hartman stood in silence. Billionaire, tech founder, investor. His office walls were covered with awards, but his eyes were fixed on the photo frame on his desk, a picture of his daughter Sophie, age 7, smiling with missing teeth and uncombed hair. "Sir, your meeting starts in 10 minutes, his assistant said. Daniel nodded but didn't move. Sophie's teacher had called again that morning. "She's bright," the woman had said carefully. "But she doesn't connect with other children. She asks unusual questions." Daniel closed his eyes. Money had solved every problem in his life except the ones that mattered. That afternoon, for the first time in months, Daniel did something unexpected. He took Sophie out himself. No driver, no security detail, just a walk. And they were supposed to go to the park, but Daniel missed a turn. The city changed fast, glass towers giving way to cracked sidewalks, luxury fading into survival. Daniel slowed the car. "Daddy," Sophie said, pressing her face to the window. "Why are the houses broken here?" Daniel didn't answer right away. Then Sophie gasped, "Stop, Daddy, stop." Daniel braked. Under the bridge, Sophie saw them. Sophie unbuckled herself before Daniel could react and ran. "Sophie!" Daniel shouted. But she was already kneeling beside Lena. "What are you learning?" Sophie asked. Lena looked up, startled. A well-dressed child. Clean shoes, curious eyes. Lena swallowed. "Reading," Sophie beamed. Lena laughed before she could stop herself. "They're not scared," she said. "They're just waiting." Daniel approached slowly, his heart pounding not with fear, but with something unfamiliar. Sophie sat cross-legged on the dirty ground without hesitation. Daniel froze. "Sweetheart." "It's okay, Daddy," Sophie said. "She's teaching." Lena hesitated. "I can move if—" "No," Daniel said firmly. "Please, continue." Lena blinked. Adults never said that. She picked up the chalk again. "Okay," she said. "Today we learned something important." She wrote one word on the wall. "People think you need money to have this," Lena said, "but they're wrong." Sophie raised her hand seriously. "How much is it then?" Lena smiled sadly. "Free, but rare." Daniel felt the word hit him like a blow. For 30 minutes, Daniel didn't speak. He watched Lena correct Sophie gently. No impatience. No superiority. When the lesson ended, Sophie hugged Lena. "Will you teach me again tomorrow?" Lena hesitated. Tomorrow was never guaranteed. "I'll try," she said. Daniel cleared his throat. "What's your name?" "Lena." "How long have you been here?" "All my life," she answered. That wasn't an exaggeration. Daniel reached for his wallet, then stopped. For the first time in years, money felt insufficient. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. The image of Lena's chalk-covered hands haunted him. So did Sophie's laughter. At 2:17 a.m., Daniel made a decision that would shock his board, terrify his advisors, and change lives, including his own. The next morning, he returned to the bridge, but Lena wasn't there. The crate was empty, the chalk washed away. Daniel's chest tightened. Had he imagined it? Then a voice spoke behind him. "You're late." He turned. Lena stood there, backpack torn, eyes sharp and afraid. Daniel exhaled. "Can I sit?" Lena studied him. "Adults don't usually ask," she said. "I'm trying to learn," Daniel replied. She nodded once, then said, "And just like that." The billionaire became a student.